They're outwitting us now, even though we built them to be our servants. Unbelievably, the singularity is approaching. The question is, are we prepared? We are standing on the brink of a technological revolution in the quickly developing field of artificial intelligence, one that has the potential to completely redefine intelligence itself. When machines surpass human intelligence, what will happen? The arrival of the AI revolution is more terrible than anyone could have predicted. Let's explore in detail the state of artificial intelligence today, its amazing development, and the idea of the impending technological singularity. The extensive 400-page Stanford University 2024 AI Index report paints a clear picture of AI's present state of development and prospects. The headline is intriguing and a little unnerving at the same time. AI has developed to the point where it can now execute some fundamental activities just as well as, if not better, humans, surpassing benchmarks for humans. These days, AI is capable of more than merely defeating people at chess. The report showcases AI systems that are exceptional in domains like understanding reading image categorization, advanced maths. The rate at which AI is developing is really impressive. An extraordinary number of tests that have historically been used to gauge AI performance are becoming outdated. Our benchmarks just can't keep up with the speed of the rocket ship, so it's as if we're attempting to measure it with a ruler. To contextualize this swift advancement, take into account this. When scientists created a standard in the past to evaluate AI, it would usually hold for 5 to 10 years. These standards will now be obsolete in less than a year. In essence, the AI is picking up the test and quickly surpassing it. AI in scientific research. This report includes a whole chapter on artificial intelligence's growing contribution to science, a first for this yearly book. It highlights groundbreaking initiatives like Google's GNOME DeepMind. This artificial intelligence is helping chemists find novel materials, which could revolutionize industries and provide solutions to major world issues. GraphCast, an additional DeepMind product designed for quick weather prediction. This AI may be able to forecast weather patterns more precisely than our present techniques, which would have profound effects on everyday life, agriculture, and catastrophe preparedness. The graduate-level Google-proof Q&A benchmark, GPQA. The way AI performed the GPQA test is among the most impressive displays of its advancement. We're talking about PhD-level difficulty here, since this collection of more than 400 multiple-choice questions is intended to be extremely difficult. This is where things start to become intriguing. AI systems were scoring between 30 and 40% on this exam last year. But this year, Claude 3, an AI, received a score of almost 60%. That represents a significant advancement in just a single year, putting AI performance on par with human experts in a wide variety of specialized knowledge. The price of advancement. Although artificial intelligence has made tremendous strides, these achievements have come at a high cost, both in terms of money and the environment. Financial investment. A significant amount of money is needed to train these sophisticated AI algorithms. Some startling statistics are mentioned in the report. GPT-4, which powers ChatGPT, reportedly cost $78 million to train Google's chatbot, Gemini Ultra, $191 million. These figures demonstrate the enormous expenditure needed to push the limits of AI capabilities, as they are similar to the GDP of small nations. Environmental concerns. Growing concern is also being expressed about how AI development may affect the environment. The data centers that contain these technologies require enormous amounts of water and electricity to operate. This poses significant concerns regarding the long-term viability of AI research, particularly given the ongoing expansion and intricacy of these models. Scarcity of data. It's interesting to note that some scientists are starting to fear that there may not be enough high-quality data available to train these models. In our data-rich society, it may seem counterintuitive, but the AI community is concerned about it. Larger and more varied data sets are needed for models to perform better as they get more complex. Global perspectives and regulation. The report also reveals an increasing gap in the perspectives of various nations on AI. While some countries are excited about the possibilities of AI, Others are growing more and more negative. Interesting geopolitical dynamics could result from this gap as nations compete to develop and control AI technology. The singularity, a tipping point in technology. We're getting closer to what some experts refer to as the singularity, a speculative future point where artificial intelligence will theoretically surpass human intelligence in every way as it develops at an exponential rate. How far off is the singularity, and what does it mean? Science fiction writer Vernor Vinge popularized the idea of the singularity in the 1990s. It is based on the theory that machines would eventually outperform humans in every area where intelligence is measured once they can learn for themselves. The concept of intelligence is multifaceted. The first two are memory and computation, both of which computers have long since surpassed humans in. With the advent of new AI technologies, they are now demonstrating emotional intelligence, reasoning, problem-solving, creativity, and advanced language proficiency. The possibility for exponential growth in machine intelligence is highlighted by proponents of the singularity theory. Artificial intelligence, AI, will be able to create ever more intelligent AI on its own, without our help. They also mention the possibility of wildly unforeseen outcomes. Can we have faith that it will always act in our best interests? Will it become a threat to us due to feelings of pride or self-preservation? This is seen by many highly educated people as a genuine threat. Some believe it has the potential to make humans eternal. The singularity might not show up tomorrow, but it might show up sooner rather than later. According to renowned futurist Ray Kurzweil, given the present pace of advancement in AI research and taking into account theories like Moore's Law, it might come between 2029 and 2045. Rodney Brooks, the creator of iRobot and the former head of MIT's Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Department, is among many who think this is improbable. They claim that it will take centuries to obtain the processing capacity required to build a superhuman internet. Some, like psychologist Steve Pinker, don't think it will ever happen, saying that just because we can imagine it happening doesn't mean it will ever come to pass. The final mile? Some of us may believe that we are not far from the singularity given the recent developments in AI, most notably the introduction of generative AI tools like ChatGPT and DALL-E 2. Even if this is the case, though, there are still several extremely difficult obstacles to be cleared before it can be made a reality. Indeed, modern systems are capable of things that were only imagined in science fiction a few decades ago. For instance, using computer vision to precisely describe what they can see, converse, write poetry, beat others at challenging games like Go, and more. However, AI in use today is still narrow, often meant for a single task or a small number of related tasks. The creation of artificial general intelligence, which can apply knowledge from one activity to learn how to perform numerous other activities, just like humans, will be a significant step towards the goal of superhuman intellect. Additionally, there are still technical difficulties. It will require significantly more computational power than exists now to train machine learning algorithms that are capable of thinking in the same wide variety of ways as humans. Additionally, data processing by humans is far more efficient. While humans can learn the fundamentals of many things by watching them performed once or twice, machines require enormous amounts of information to master even relatively simple tasks. This is because humans can think generally and apply a type of reasoning known as common sense. This is derived from our innate understanding of the world and how it functions. Of course, considering what has been accomplished thus far, it is perhaps naive to believe that these final obstacles are insurmountable in any format. It is unlikely that they will be cracked anytime soon, though. Thus, do we need to get ready for the singularity? Even though the dates are unknown, it is prudent that we should be making precautions given the possible seismic ramifications. One of the most obvious is to ensure that AI always acts in accordance with human values by putting safeguards in place. This will mean verifying that it understands concepts such as liberty, diversity, acceptance, and respect for the sanctity of life. It is imperative to curtail the potential for artificial intelligence, AI, to inflict damage via partiality, imprudent decision-making, or rapacious exploitation by corporations or governments utilizing it. Simultaneously, steps should be taken to lessen the potential harm to society that could result from things like AI-related job losses. This could entail investigating economic measures like the universal basic income and pressuring businesses that are substituting machines for human labor to engage in reskilling and retraining employees for different tasks. Although it's far from known when or even if the singularity will happen, we should consider it a very real possibility because of the significant stakes involved. We have the best opportunity to ensure that AI develops in a way that will advance rather than undermine mankind if we remain vigilant about the risks and make sure safety, transparency, and accountability are fundamental to AI deployment methods. When machines surpass human intelligence, what will happen to our place in the universe? Will we become outdated, or will we figure out new means of working together and getting along? How do we make sure AI stays true to our principles and looks out for humanity's best interests, even if it becomes more intelligent than humans? Is there anything smarter than us that we can control? How can we stop AI from turning into a force that compromises our morals or threatens our existence? To see more videos, kindly click the bell icon and also subscribe. Don't forget to also like and share this video. We appreciate your time and interest. See you in the next video.